This is Jim Emter, Van Ahnen Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for August 25th, 2015. Corn market today down 3.5, closing at 377 even. November soybeans up 3 3/4, closing at 877 3/4. The September Chicago wheat down 8 1/4 at 495. September Minneapolis wheat down 7 3/4, 496 3/4, and September Kansas City wheat down 9 3/4, 466 even. Really a choppy day. Market watching the outside very closely. Dow up around 400 to 500 points for a lot of the day. Didn't really do too much action. China Shanghai was down another 7.6%, so it's quite impressive that the U.S. Dow was able to fight this off and focus on their own matters here. The dollar index found some strength, and that's why you saw a little liquidation in wheat. A little bit of corn bean spreading here allowed the bean market to rev up a little bit and be supported versus corn losing a little strength, but very quiet day with such big activity yesterday, and we'll see what tomorrow has to bring. Again, a lot of eyes will still be on that outside market. As you look to the live cattle, our feeder cattle, up 60 cents in feeders, 195.50 on the close. October live cattle down 67.5, 141.65 on the close there. And October hogs up 152.5, 67.35. For the cattle market, they fought their way higher to start the morning, very good open, and then kind of faded as we worked through the day. The feeder cattle market, after a big liquidation yesterday, was able to hold strength into the close, but realistically is it breaking down here as we work ahead to some degree, and we'll need to monitor that. There is some additional risk from our vantage point to the downside. Same thing with the live cattle market. With the world economy that's faltering to some degree, it brings concern over U.S. exports and demand overall to the live cattle. As we look to it, there could be an additional $10 of risk, but we do see a little cleansing opportunity to the top side before we really take that next objective. Even if we can get some momentum, you know, that's the downside that we look to, that mid 130, low 130 range off the October board. As you look to the hog market, range-bound market, great performance yesterday, a bit more supportive with lower values and, you know, some demand forecasted out of China worldwide as well. So the hog market, more of a range-bound market. We rallied big yesterday, carried through today, and I think we're going to find ourselves to be pretty stiff resistance here over the next $1 to $2 and look for selling opportunities there. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahnen Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results.